Today we're going to make a copper bike basket. The basket is made out of 1/2-inch copper pipe that I cut with a tube cutter. You can find all the measurements on my website. Before I'm going to glue it together, I'm going to do a dry fit assembly using T-fittings and elbow fittings to make sure that I have all the pieces cut and ready. Now that I know that all the pieces are ready, I can start gluing them together using a 2-part epoxy. I'm going to make the bottom of the basket out of a piece of decking that I had left over from a previous project. It's a tropical hardwood, so I know it's going to weather well outside. I sanded the pieces with 220 grit paper on my orbital sander and then finished them with a coat of Danish oil. I placed the boards in the basket and then screwed them together using scrap pieces of wood. The copper will oxidize and tarnish over time, but I wanted it to start off nice and bright, so I cleaned it up with some steel wool. Now, to connect the basket to my Linus bike, I'm going to use actually 3/4-inch copper loops and nuts and bolts to secure it to the back rack. Now that the basket is secured to the rack, I can use 1/2-inch pipe loops to screw in the wood deck. I designed a basket so that it would hold 2 full-sized grocery bags if I wanted to do my shopping, but it's also big enough for this 22-pound meatball. For more detailed information, check out my website, and if you want to see what I'm working on next, be sure to follow me on Instagram. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already.